This is the Old Musician's Blog, number 55. Yeah, that's a bit better. I often go for a walkabout in the afternoon, see what's happening on the land, and just see if anything needs doing. Like I just fixed the Zodiac that cleans the pool. I just fixed that for the last few minutes, and now there's nothing much to do, just kind of scope things out a little bit. Here's the compost pile, and I always find that kind of it's kind of soothing in a way, this area, because especially if I'm thinking environmental thoughts, like I wanted to think a little bit more about the plastic situation. I went on and on about it the other day. I think it was in the number 53. It was like there's plastic everywhere, and there surely is. But one of the things, no buts about it, there surely is just plastic everywhere, and it's a nuisance because there's nothing that we can do about it. And we keep using it because I don't want that my thing. The reason we keep using it all the time is the damn useful. I don't know if anybody when when your stuff from the supermarket came, it didn't come wrapped in anything, or it came wrapped in butcher's paper or whatever, but it was very convenient. You go to, Trader Joe's or Safeway, wherever the heck it is you shop, and, even the co-op and stuff, and you see stuff is wrapped up in the plastic, even organic meats and stuff. Like if you want to buy some hamburger in the co-op, it comes wrapped up in a really airtight package, and it lasts a long time because it's useful. And it's useful to have things wrapped up like that. It's the wrapping. It's not that it's wrapped in plastic. It's that it's wrapped up in a sanitary and pre-processed way, so that people in the modern world don't have to process our own food like we used to do in the olden times. And it's very convenient to be able to do that. And things are cooked for us. We have restaurants, we have fast food places and stuff like that. I don't really have much of a taste for that, but there's a lot of things that we use that are already pre-processed. I love the pies, fruit pies that my wife Lucy makes for me, because they're mostly fruit, but we use a Pillsbury pie crust, and it comes in a kind of a waxed cardboard box that is recyclable, so I like that about the box. And then inside is these kind of plasticky kind of wax papers that wrap the dough and keep it in a fresh manner for quite some time. And this is also a very nice and convenient thing. Of course, once you open those, you throw away the packaging, because that's what it's made to do. It's not made to be used for anything else, or used again, or anything like that. It's made for the convenience. And in the modern world, with time the way it is much more convenient to go to a store and buy some vegetables than it is to grow them. It is much more convenient to buy, a boneless, skinless chicken breast, instead of, made from organic chickens, rather than, bringing up a chicken and plucking it and having to kill it, and all of the other that are horrible parts of the way things are when they're not convenient. And the fact of it is that when we were living in the 1900s or whatever, it was in the early part of the 1900s, people lived a lot shorter. They had to do a lot more just to take care of the basic needs of life, and that's the point of it. Is that you can't discount the convenience, because it is the convenience that keeps us all using this stuff. Now, when they put fines on the freeways and put returns on the Coke bottles, people stop throwing them out of their car windows. That's true. There are governance actions that can be taken, if there's a willingness. But, as everyone knows, then within our particular governance system, there isn't much willingness to do anything about that much in this country. Maybe in other countries, in Norway or Japan, where that kind of cleanliness trumps convenience, excuse the pun. That's just the way the modern world is. Anyway, I wanted to say that it's not just like plastic is bad, paper is good. It's not that simple, because it has a great deal to do with convenience, and that has to be taken into account. And if you want to change things, then you need to be able to do it in such a way that keeps at least some degree, an acceptable degree of convenience within the system, so that people will want to use it.